He's changed my quality of life. I want to get out more now than I did before. I want to take him places. I'm so proud when I put his vest on.
Yay, Jojo!
89-year-old Annabelle Weiss is working with her assistant's dog Joe and instructor Peggy Kirsch. Joe is only a year and a half old, and most of that time was dedicated to training and preparing to become a service dog through the nonprofit organization America's VetDogs.
I'm very disabled. My balance is not excellent. I have fallen a few times, and I felt that this would be a help for me, and it has been, I must say. And I wanted to be in a place where they trained veterans for these dogs, because I'm very proud of my service, and I'm proud of my fellow Marines, women and men. And I married one, so, and I wanted the dog really to help me. And I love dogs, so I knew if he could help me somewhat, I know I'd love him. And we fell in love immediately.
Annabelle is a World War II veteran. She served in the United States Marine Corps from 1944 to 1946. She was stationed in Cherry Point, North Carolina, and worked in the transportation unit.
I wanted to serve because our the motto for them was, release a man for active duty. And I thought, yes, that's what I want to do, because our country was at war. It was a terrible war.
Years later, Annabelle became a nurse and worked in the medical field until she retired at the age of 85. Annabelle says she is disabled and needs assistance. So 2 years ago, she reached out to America's VetDogs and applied for a service dog. She was matched up with her gentle giant and helper, Joe. The two worked together for 2 weeks at the organization's campus in Smithtown, and then Joe came home with Annabelle. She says since he's been by her side, Joe has helped improve her life.
My balance has improved, and he goes every place with me. He's been to, well, as they said, all over Lindenhurst, but he's also been to Massapequa, where is my dentist. I've taken him there, and he's been in elevators a few times, and it doesn't bother him at all. He is so beautifully trained by Peggy and the rest of the trainers.
Bring the phone. Bring it, here, Joe.
If he sets it down, tell him no, and tell him bring.
Bring, give it.
Good.
Thank you, good boy.
As part of his training, Joe also came through America's VetDogs prison puppy program, where he was raised and trained by an inmate at a correctional institution in Massachusetts.
It's a wonderful win-win-win kind of program. The correctional institutions are delighted to have a program that's very positive and provides great motivation to the inmates. The inmates love to do this. They have the dog to love. They care very much about it, and they're incredibly dedicated to what we're doing.
America's VetDogs was founded by its sister organization, the Guide Dog Foundation, in 2003. Since then, more than 300 dogs have been placed at no cost to serve the needs of disabled veterans and active duty personnel. The goal is to help those who have served to live with dignity and independence.
We look at the very tasks that will make a difference for an individual veteran, working with them and their caregivers, and train the dog to match those exact needs.
Joseph Worley says just a few years ago, he couldn't even walk. He was in a wheelchair. He attributes his ability to walk again partially to his service dog, Benjamin. Joseph was a Navy corpsman working as a field medic for the Marines. He was injured while deployed to Iraq in 2004.
I ended up getting injured September 17th of 2004, about 7 months in country. I was hit with an IED and lost my left leg.
Joseph received Benjamin in 2008 and says he has not only helped him physically, but also emotionally.
The things you can't put in a brochure, the things people don't see, is the fact that he's a constant, non-judgmental companion. He doesn't look at me differently because I'm different. He doesn't treat me any different because I'm different. And he absolutely 100% He is part of my support system, and I have a great support system, and he makes it even better for me.
With support and being there to assist our heroes, the veterans, these highly trained dogs are making a big difference in their lives. And the veterans we spoke with say their four-legged friends are their heroes.
To do something that's going to change other people's lives is definitely a hero in my book.
An absolute hero. He's my hero.